Alright guys, we're back with Final Fantasy X HD Remastered for the PS4. I am your guide and host, James the whole effing show. Last time we made it through the rest of Macalania. We fought a giant Machina machine. We moved through. We had a few cutscenes. Waka found out that Riku is an outbid. We got to Macalania Temple. We came through. We had no choice but to fight our mates to Seymour. We did kill him. And now we're getting ready to tackle the Cloister of Trials. So I think I used everybody's spirit levels, and since Yuna knows black magic now, it's about to be chaotic. So what I'm about to do is, give me 1 second. It's about to be a little chaotic because, wow. It's about to be chaotic. So, as you can see, I got over 100,000 gil. That's cupcakes compared to what I'll have by the time towards the near end of the game, because you will need a lot of money for it. So, as you can see, you see these symbols now. You didn't see these before when you came up. So now it starts to disappear because now you have to finish the Cloister of Trials. As you can see how agile Titus is. So this puzzle is not very hard. It did take me a little second to finish it all, to figure it out. So all I need is, where's it? Oh, I need this sphere. Grab this sphere, and this will, you put it inside of here, and you push it. That will not work if it doesn't have a sphere in it, so you need to do that. And then from here, you can push this thing right off the side, so be careful. You can always reset it, but just be careful of that. Knock this down there so to break all ice. Once that glyph sphere comes, excuse me. Okay, so you take this glyph sphere out. No, do not. You put that here. That moves that up. So now you have 3 spheres to use. You're gonna need all 3. So what you want to do is you want to run upstairs and grab that 3rd sphere. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab this 3rd sphere and you solve the bottom first, because you won't be able to do anything else. You won't be able to go down there after. So you want to solve the bottom first, put this sphere in here. I'm feeling really amazing today, guys. Got a lot going on. Got a lot of new energy. Got a few revelations, got a few things to go. So you just push that sphere into there. That will activate that. This puzzle was like so simple. I sat here for hours trying to figure this puzzle out. I was really terrible with puzzles as a teenager, so it's like I just didn't really understand things work. Screw one thing up. Forgot there's only one part up here that needs to be done with the actual sphere. So you go grab this sphere out of here. And you gotta run downstairs. You have to put this sphere down here so you can get the second part to activate. So this part goes here. So once that happens, you run upstairs. You grab this sphere. So, technically you would be done with this puzzle right now, but if you noticed, I still need that destruction sphere item, and I will tell you, this is another one, like Besaid, you do need this item, like now, because if you do come back later on after you beat a certain boss and get your airship and get to freely move around, there will be a surprise waiting on you. So get that destruction sphere now. You're probably wondering, where is it? If you see right here, if you look to the left at this at the top part of this ice pillar, there's something glowing purple. I didn't know. I swear to you, it took me forever to figure that out, and I just somehow noticed it. So I touched this. So what you want to do is, I'm gonna push this down. Bam, goes there. Locks it in. Now you got the destruction sphere item. You're probably figuring out how to get it back down. Touch this one. Now you have to unsolve this puzzle in order to do this. So take this sphere out, because now you need to go back downstairs, and you're gonna have to resolve this puzzle again. So you place this back down here. There's no point in really getting that what's his name to go, that other sphere, solving it now, because you're still gonna have to reset, because you're gonna have to get that other Macalania spear from out of there. So you just run down here. Now put this in here. Now this uncovers your item. Like I told you, you do need all of these items, because if you do not get this item, that surprise, you will not like it when you see it. A Lux Sphere. It's a good item, but you won't be able to use that anytime soon, because you need fortune spheres for that, and I think you only get like 2 of them in the main story. You have to grind for another boss in order to get them, so I really wouldn't. I wouldn't worry about it. So slide this down again, and let that grab that other Macalania spear, and you go back down and you just reset it again. So how would I say with the how will I say this? Oh, whatever you do without this ice pillar here, do not push this this pillar. It'll fall right off the side, like I said before. Don't do that. So take this. Oh, don't need that one. You for luck. I'll probably take this time to tell you what luck is. Luck is like literally the accuracy and evasion in this game. Literally evasion and accuracy, and when you get to post game, before you first start doing the final parts of the game, literally if you have enough luck, there's nothing in this game you can't hit. I don't care what the situation is. Like there's nothing nothing can hit you. When you start getting into something, like I say, you do know the Dark Aeons are in this game. I will say you need high luck to fight a lot of them, because there's like 2 different tiers of them. That's like the first 5 of them, and then there's 3 and they're on their own. So you have, how do you say this? You have the first 4. You have Valfor, Ifrit, Ixion, the Mega Sisters, and I think it is Valfor, Ixion, Ifrit, the Mega Sisters, and Shiva. They're all in about the same category in terms of difficulty. They're not really that hard as they're not really all that hard, but you still do need stats. I will, if I don't do them yet, because it might take me a bit to get ready for those things, because in my personal file I've already beaten them, so I really won't mince words, and I really won't sit here and I mean, I'm really not sure how to say it. I'm not really sure what if I would do it or not, because the grinding for that is ridiculous, because you need certain items, certain armor. You're probably gonna need ribbon for at least one of them, because Bahamut by far is probably the hardest one. I mean, by far he's probably the hardest one. So I would tell you now, he has a pattern, and he can be hard if you don't pay attention to that pattern he does. So with him, Anima is the longest battle, because she has 8 million health. I did say she. We will get to that later on in the game, why it's a she and not a he. She has 8 million health, which is ridiculous, because that battle took me quite a long time. And before I get to go to this cutscene, that was Anima has like she has 8 million. Bahamut has 4 million. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Yojimbo is another one of those. He's in that upper class. They're only 3 in their hardest tiers. He's just, you have to fight him 5 times, and he has a crap ton of evasion. You need first strike against him because the first time he does ambush you. So it's gonna be a grind, but I will tell you at least the armors and the items you need to fight him. But eventually, if I could have recorded how I fought him, it would have been perfect. But if you want to, you can let me know if you want to see me do it. But we'll see. Another cutscene.
Please.
Give us a chance to explain.
No need. I already know what I'll tell the other maesters.
Meaning?
Lord Seymour was the leader of the Guado before becoming a maester.
You're not letting us go.
Let you go? Lord Seymour would never forgive us if we did.
Wait! Wait! Disco's sphere! We can show it to them!
You mean this?
Hey!
The Guado take care of Guado affairs.
So they were all in league with each other.
Wait. Run!
Move. See, I just run them over. Get out of there. Arn did kind of just like push him out, and the sprite then kind of go. So from here, what you do need to understand, you can't talk to a walker here. This is where the game is about to get really crazy, and this is about the time everything's about to start going crazy. You can only buy these different items from him, nothing really. You can't buy any equipment. You can't save it here, which I advise you do, because it will get nuts. But I will advise getting the strongest attackers, and I would advise equipping. If you have a fireball for walker or fire items, anybody that you want to use it, because this will be quite crazy. He still has that scout on. I don't need that. I'll just get my hyper ball, because right now I want to start using Walker, because he's about to start hitting the end of his spear grid, and I really need him to start getting that strength increase. I'm gonna get that fire increase for that fire for Orin, because I'm gonna need that. Put some extra strength on it. I don't really need Lulu anymore, like at all, so I may use her some. But for the most part, I'm actually gonna have to still use her, because there's a part coming up where I'm gonna have to use her. So once you start running, if you notice back there, a Guado start chasing you. A Walker turns tail and gets up out of there. The save spear disappears, and these Guados are infinite spawning. So you keep running. They run much faster than you. They will catch you. Once they catch you, a battle will start. So don't worry about it. These battles aren't really hard, especially if you're where I am in terms of the spear grid. Shouldn't be too hard. Now to show you the destruction Yuna can cause when she uses her magic. These things aren't really hard. Titans can kill these things in no time flat. As you can see, overkill. So look, watch this. Look at that. 2,600 damage. Like I told you. What's better than a white mage? What's better than a white mage who can use black magic?
Farewell.
He still can't overkill it yet, because Aran does need a little strength increase. I'm not gonna do any more off-screen grinding right now, because I don't really need to, because I think everybody's pretty strong for the next boss fight that's coming up, and yes, you do have a boss fight. I told you you're gonna get a cluster of these, so be well prepared. You can grind against these enemies if you want to. Like I said, they're infinite spawning, so let Walker guard. I forgot he wouldn't kill that thing. Switch you out, calling Yuna again. I would say use Yuna now, because if you don't use Yuna much, you're gonna wish you had her. I'm gonna let her guard. In fact, because this is another reason I don't use Arn too much, because he's so slow. Mess that up. He's really slow, and it's really hard to deal with it. So what I don't like is he's so slow. I have to put haste on him just for. So he really doesn't need his fire blade. I really need to put a lightning strike item on him to kill that, or to overkill that, because it looks like that helmet like enemy is weak to ice and electricity, which I actually didn't realize. Oh, I am learning stuff. I may not like I told you, I'm remembering this stuff off of memory. I'm literally remembering this stuff off pure memory. I'm not going off a guide or anything, because then I think I remember most of this game like I used to. I'm just going off sheer what I know about this game. So if you go up the stairs, after you get up the stairs, the random battles will stop. The water will not chase you up here. So now you don't have to worry about that. But even going back to luck, once you get high luck, the reason I was saying for those other Aeons, the reason what makes your Jimbo so hard is because he can barely be hit. A lot of them, like the small Mega Sister, Mindy, she's hard to hit, very hard to hit. But you don't need accuracy, and she was very hard to hit. If you just use those abilities, you will be so fine. If you just get luck, you can actually start erasing every one of your what do you call it? You can erase every one of your accuracy spheres. Once you do that, you're fine. You can just start increasing luck once you get to the boss, but the boss you have to face to get luck is ridiculous to fight, because he's really annoying. You will need You will need a strategy to beat him. I typically use one of Wakka's overdrives and one of his special overdrives, because like I say, it will get tough, and there's a reason why I use him like I do. If you can, before I continue with that, but if you can, I will recommend you to get Dispel. But I don't think Ian is near Dispel. It's right here. Dispel is right here. Nope, Dispel is all the way over here. I normally have the Dispel. I normally have it because the next boss is about to come up. He can be very taxing. He hits hard. So your mages be very careful with your mages in this battle, because he can't kill them very easily. He's really strong. I will advise you to getting. Well, first off, Yuna has Protect. So I do advise you getting Protect and using it, because like I say, he hits, as I say before, he hits like a truck. So be very careful with that. So what I'm gonna start off is switch my formation up. Get Mari, Riku, because Riku's gonna have to be in this battle. You can probably put Lulu in, because her magic will be good in this battle. That would happen while I'm literally doing this. If you do want to steal stuff, I'd probably steal elemental items, Arctic Wind. Kimara should be, I think he should be able to kill that. Lulu should be able to kill that. Riku can steal from it. You only steal high potions from it, even though I got 99 of them. You don't really have to worry about that. Well, they did. Even my weaker party did pretty good. You want to use, like I say, use all the sphere levels you need. I did, another side note, I did try to get with some of the guys that talk about Puff Daddy Slim and Bulldog. I tried to get them into my Let's Play earlier, but it didn't really work out. Everybody's kind of doing their own thing. Everybody had something to do. I had to work last night, so that's why I didn't upload a video yesterday at all. This is the boss, Wendigo. Here's a big golem. Or Yeti. Or whatever. He's really nothing you want to play with. Same thing with Riku. First thing you want to do is steal from these guys. That's if you plan to. They put Berserk on him, which makes him even more stronger. That makes him, watch the damage. Look at that, 2,500 damage. 2,500 damage. He killed Kimari in one shot. You're gonna revive a lot in this battle. The reason I'm gonna say use the spell is because if you use the spell, you can take Berserk off him and lower his physical attack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my main party in here quickly because I don't want them to die like nuts. So Kimari, get out of there, please. You know, cause Protect on yourself. So what Protect will do? Protect will half the physical damage that you take. So Yuna should be able to deal with this pretty easily. As you can see, Lulu's the whole turn was spent trying to keep Riku and the other ones alive. And now since he missed, Lulu, take care of these people, please. So this like I say, this dude hits hard. And when they die, they cast Shell and Protect on him. So that's gonna make it even worse. So like I say, magic can't miss. So guard, I'm trying to guard so I can get Titus in here. Forgot, she can attack now. Now he's gonna cause Protect on him. So now all physical damage will not do as much. So even with Titus' strength, he just 800 damage is all he's doing to him. So get Waka in here. I don't think he's susceptible to darkness. Oh, he is. So if you use Dark Buster, I do expect you to. I do say use that like crazy. You can cheer here to help raise your physical defense. I would try that. Just because. Now what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna keep casting Protect on the main party. Because he's got 18,000 HP, which is a lot. So Waka can kind of burn through his MP trying to hit him with Dark Buster because he might be susceptible to it. And if you ever do this, I forgot all about the strategy. So before you do that, use haste on yourself. And what you can do with Yuna, since you don't have the spell would normally take off all his shell and his Protect to make the battle faster. But since she can use his Suna on him and take off Berserk. And since now he doesn't have Berserk on him, look how less his physical attack is. So, skill. So now we're not really worried about it. I'll see if Dark Attack actually works. Nope, he really doesn't work with Dark Attack, so we're gonna cause haste on Yuna. Yuna will use some more white magic. She will cast Protect on Waka. This is also a strategy you can use if you that hurt. So now we're about to go on the Slaughterfest. Since now I can just use haste again on Waka. We're about to go on the Slaughterfest. You did see Ixiana, you did see Shiva's overdrive, so let's see. Didn't I think we did use that overdrive. Just keep wailing on, as I say, just keep wailing on him until he goes down. Now everybody has haste, and they're hasted up and protected. They can just keep going. I cured this berserk status. Curing berserk lowers his physical attack a lot. I can always just grand summon somebody. I think I'll grand summon Shiva because he might be my strongest in terms of damage. As I always say, the stronger unit is, the stronger those Aeons are, and they can do a ton of damage. And since Titus doesn't have his overdrive, once he puts his dukes up, be very careful of this dude. He will counterattack everything you do. So what we're going to do is we're going to grand summon Shiva. So what we're going to do is simple. Diamond dust. This is all she does on short. And he is dead. Down for the count with an overkill. I don't think he gives you anything special. But now he's going to do something even more crazy. He gets back up because he's not dead. I somehow still think Yevon sent this thing to fight us. Because now he broke the lake. And Kimari never even got any AP out of that battle because he never got a turn. So I literally had him in a battle because he died every time. And he gets an item. That's what I mean. If he doesn't get a turn, he doesn't get any AP. And even him being in a battle...
Praise be to Yevon. That's what
crazy.
I would have said, if I was a follower of Yevon. We were all there, and in one piece. Even if I had a headache from wondering what was in store for us next.
So, now that we're at the bottom of Lake Makalania, meaning he knocked you all the way to the bottom of the lake for whatever reason. I still think Yevon did that. I think the Guado did that just so they can make sure you don't get away. So, you can start
We're
talking.
under the lake ice, aren't we? Look, that's the bottom of the temple.
That's what it exactly looks like. Looks pretty cool.
We've fallen a long way.
So, you just keep talking to
What
everybody.
now, I wonder?
What now? You act first and think later, don't you? I mean, can't you be a little more responsible? We're all depending on you, you know?
A lecture.
No. Just a suggestion.
You should place trust in your friends. But you can't expect someone to protect you all the time. You would do well to remember that.
Is that a lecture?
It's advice.
So, you just walk through and you just keep talking to everybody. I think you have to talk to Waka.
Hey, Waka, would you cheer up? Look, we only did what we had to do.
It doesn't matter. Don't you see? I've always walked the path of Yevon. But now, I'm a traitor. How could this happen?
I told you.
It's not Riku's fault either.
Waka is quite the... He is quite it. He is the Yevonite.
You
He
don't
is
know
a
how I
follower of
feel.
Yevon. That is the man. So, well,
I'm sure Uni's okay. She's breathing fine and all. How are Lulu and Waka?
Well, Waka's in shock. Can't blame him either. And Lulu, well, she's just the same as always.
She's so together. All grown up, I guess.
I guess.
Well, just give me 5 or 6 more years.
so it's like I don't want none of them problems.
Kamari, how do we get out of here?
I got me a woman.
Hey, don't change the subject.
We climb.
Kimari too.
Only those who try will become.
Huh?
I think he means you have to work hard if you want to be like Lulu.
Oh, I will.
Kimari think Riku should stay Riku.
Huh? Hey, are you saying I'll never be like Lulu? Kimari!
How can you laugh at a time like this?
Yuna?
So, you start all the way from the beginning again?
I wanted to confront Maester Seymour about his father, Lord Jiskel. I wanted to convince him to turn himself in to Yevon's judgment.
In exchange for marriage?
Yes, if that's what it took.
So, what did Seymour say?
He didn't say anything. Now I don't even think it was worth it. I should have told you what I was going to do.
Enough! Dwelling in the past is futile.
Hey, you don't have to say it like that.
You want to waste time listening to her regrets?
You don't have to say it like that.
Our immediate concern is Yuna's pilgrimage. Are you willing to go on?
Yes. But then, do you think Yevon will allow it?
The Faith are the ones that give power to the summoners. Not the temples or the teachings. If the temples try to stop us, then we will defy Yevon if we must.
Whoa!
I can't believe you said that.
Sir Orin?
Count me out. We have to atone to make up for the sins we have committed.
Good old
course.
Walker.
It's not like I ever liked Maester Seymour, yeah? No way I'll ever forgive him for killing Lord Jiskel. And for trying to do us all in two, you know? But still, the bunch of us going against Yevon? No way!
But still, we have transgressed. And must face our punishment.
The Yevonite has spoken.
We must go to Bevel. We must speak with Maester Micah and explain what has happened. There is no other way, I think.
I agree.
Sir Orin,
So it is decided.
will you come with us?
I am the troublemaker after all.
Yeah, that's right. You can always count on Aaron to complicate things.
Yeah. Kimari roars and Orin runs off, and...
I never asked you to follow me.
Hey, but that's what friends are for. Right?
Yep.
Thank you.
Huh?
Friends, huh?
Man, how can you all act like nothing's wrong? Must got nerves of steel or something.
You're too edgy. Listen to the hymn and calm down.
Something else big is about to happen. So I will save it again because again these are cutscenes that you cannot skip, so don't do that. I will use, in fact, let me use Yuna's spear levels for now. Well, let me use everybody's spear levels because Yuna, like I say, there's a big part that's coming up and it's about to disappoint a lot of you. Especially if Yuna's become your favorite character, it's about to really disappoint you. Excuse me. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. Like I say, I am in Chicago. I do live in a very not so great area in terms of people just being rude, very loud. You hear somebody playing their music blasting sky high, and my room window is right off on the alley, so people love to speed up my alley and play a lot of loud music for no reason. So any recording, if you do hear that, I apologize in advance because That's just what they do. I won't use that level 2 key spear for her because she doesn't need it, because Lulu doesn't need strength. She's not a strength person. She doesn't attack physically. All she's gonna be doing is magic.
Is that coming from the temple?
Yes, it is Yevon's gift. It soothes the hearts of the faithful.
Well, you wanna go over here?
I'm sure that...
I think you need to talk to certain people before you can actually progress.
Jeff used to sing this song.
Of course, Orin is one.
Yeah, over and over. But not this good, that's for sure.
Another trait you share.
What? You were listening?
This game is about to get pretty cutscene heavy and pretty story
Can I get a
heavy.
little privacy?
Your singing reminded me of Spira.
Oh, right. You're not originally from Xanarkand, are you? You homesick?
Maybe.
Say, how'd you get to Xanarkand anyway? Sin? Uh-huh. I thought so. That proved it. Sin was the link between Xanarkand and Spira. Which means, if we kill Sin, I'll never be able to go home.
And you can talk to
singing
Lulu and
stopped.
Waka, but you don't have to. Oh, trouble. Like I said, something big is coming.
The ground.
Look at what came. Guess who that is? You guessed it, that is Sin. Because he likes the Hymn of the Faith. So he came to see it. Sin looks so cool right there. Just like a big sea monster, he looks so cool.
Sin!
The toxin, watch out!
I don't think
It
there's
was
ever
then
really...
I knew that Sin really was my old man. For the first time, I was finally able to believe it.
I don't believe there is a Sin's toxin, to be
The
honest with you.
song you were listening to. What is it this time? Xanarkand. Ah, you homesick too?
And like I told you, a lot of this game is nothing gonna be a lot.
That's not your world anymore. You're Sin now.
It's a lot of cutscene that takes up a lot of the recording. They are gonna bombard you with a lot of boss battles at once normally, so be very careful on that.
Hey, I'm older now, you know? I know. You want this to end. I'll find a way, promise.
And now we reach a spot that is. Whew, this place is gonna be something. This is a pretty long part of the game. So before you do that, before you move anywhere, there's a chest down here. You're gonna have to go underwater a bit to get to it. Kind of weird to get 4 remedies. You will need it. This is a place called the Cenobia Sands. It's a lot of desert enemies, so here If I'm not mistaken, the Brotherhood is still pretty good in this part, because I think they're either weak to ice or water. Titus is by himself because everybody got separated. And it increases strength so much. So, he knows where he is. This is on the island of Beaconale.
I forgive you this time.
The
Be
part
good for a while, okay?
The part after this is a really good grind spot. When you get to a place called home after this spot, it's a really good grind spot. I will do a lot of off-screen grinding there. Because I will try to finish this part in the next video, so I can do a lot of off-screen grinding. Oh man, you just don't know. So, let's go into this thing. It's a big bird zoo. It's pretty strong. It comes with 12,000 HP. This thing can be annoying. It can't really keep up with you. Now Arn comes in.
Need some help?
I just hasted the bird. I can't counteract that. I'm slow. Now he's slow. As you can see, that thing hits pretty hard. So I'm gonna haste up. Like I told you, the direction in this game is kind of stupid. So I'm trying to heal up. So let's heal up with. The one thing you will realize is that after it loses a lot of HP, it will drop to its feet. So Arn can attack it, whack it, just keep going, because you can't overkill this thing. Now Lulu should show up.
Are you all right?
We rock!
Let's go.
So they do give you a full party. If you were weaker and struggling against it, Lulu would came in. She would have came in last with a thunder of the spell, and they've been kind of okay. Those Albed potions, I would advise you grinding a lot here because you're going to need them. Fight every battle.
Haven't found them yet. We're supposed to stay in one place if we get split up.
Wait here if you want. He's not.
Because I can tell you now, in the near boss fight, in the near future, there's a boss fight, and you will need that. You will need those Albed potions. So stack up on those things a lot. Here's Waka.
Waka! You alone?
Where's Yuna? Damn it! First I lose Yuna, then I'm ambushed by Machina. Great day I'm having.
I told you, he's gonna break his foot kicking something. So you get 8 of those, and you pick up all of those. These are just tutorials. This the thing, I think I never went over these. This will kind of help you fight these things. Cactuars are in this area. Be careful of these things because they have something I think called 10,000 needles. If you see up to the right, I never noticed this for a long time in the PS2 version. If you are looking for Kimahri, here's another Albed primer. One I don't think I ever got. I didn't know you could get Kimahri over here. So if you are a Kimahri fan, you do want to use him, you can't get him right here.
Yuna gone.
It's not your fault, Kimahri.
Like I said, the only reason I don't really use Arn in this game is because of how slow he is. Like that, he's just really slow. Then this, they are weak. These birds are weak to fire, so Lulu can overkill these things with ease. Or you can just call in Waka and he can deal with it. There are armored drakes here, so you might be able to deal with it. Be careful of those birds because they can cause darkness, so that you will miss a lot of attacks. I do something else for my channel. I do have a new show, Storytime, that should be appearing soon, or should be debuting soon. So I hope you guys are around, keep an eye on that one. These things are weak to ice, and I think Lulu should be able to overkill those drakes. Oh, he has darkness on him, that's why. So I think she should be able to kill these with Bizarre, but for the most part, I normally have her third spells by now. Oh, she can. I thought she would be able to, but I always forget I have a second spells, not a third one, because I do want to make sure people understand this game isn't as hard when you know what to expect. Like I say, Walker's about to get incredibly strong now. All his strength is about to come in right now. So his strength is 30 now, so he should be doing about 1,000 damage per hit. That's still not enough for the next area to really grind some, so be very careful. I think there's a few different ones. Well, he's close to it now. Now Walker's learned Slayer. Let's see how much fire it does to these things. 2161. And even you see Titus needs 27, he needs 7,300 for one spear level. When you can start overkilling enemies in the next area called home, the AP is ridiculous. Do it. Grind like crazy, because the boss that comes after that will be ridiculous. There's a much fun facts about him, and I'm like I told you, be careful.
Gone.
Gone. Some guardian I am.
There's something I want to tell you, but promise not to say anything. No glaring either. I know where we are. We're on Bikanel Island. There's a place us Al-Bed call home near here. Uni's there, I'm sure of it. Other Al-Bed must have come and rescued her.
Rescued? You mean kidnapped?
What does it matter as long as she's safe?
That's right. Anyway, I will take you there if you promise that you won't tell anyone about it. Especially not Yevonites, okay? You know they don't like us Al-Bed. Who knows what they'll do if they knew?
Give me a break. What are you accusing Yevon of this time?
Yevon did something really bad to us before.
Well, you Al-Bed must have deserved it.
Can't you guys talk about this later?
Good old Walker.
Just promise you won't tell anyone about this island. Promise?
Waka, come on!
All right, I promise. Lead the way.
You got it.
Oh, they say open that up. Get those out bed potions. What those do is they take off petrification. They take off petrification, silence, and poison, and it heals the whole party. The only difference is only if you have the usability can you use those. So if I have them, there they are. I have 35 of them already. And yep, see that cures poison, silence, and petrification. Gives 1,000 to all. Only Riku is able to use those for now, because I think that if I remember correctly, in home there's a chest in there I can get that I will be able to learn that skill. I think I can get a skill sphere. I'm gonna have to look it up because I don't remember exactly. So I'll probably do that in a bit. So I'm probably gonna end the video here because I only got so much left, and I know I'm not gonna finish it in this time frame. Of course, got a few more things I gotta go do today. So if you like what you're seeing, you like these videos, subscribe, share my videos. I'm here. You can, like I said, I got more shows coming up besides Let's Plays. So this is James, the whole effing show, signing off, and we're back for another video.